93.9 The Beat, iHeartRadio is Romeo Valentine, and we are live in the studio with a couple special guests right now, Wenzday and Dack Janiels. How you guys doing?
Aloha.
I heard this is your guys' first time to Hawaii. Is that correct?
We came when we were like 6 years old to Maui, but
we don't remember. First time as adults.
Yeah, first time as adults. So first time.
First time here.
First time here to Oahu.
Yes.
In beautiful Oahu.
Beautiful Oahu. What do you think is better, Maui or Oahu?
I don't even remember Maui. So
exactly.
There you go.
So no, it's so beautiful out here, man. It's a blessing to be able to be out here.
Yeah, we're so excited.
Yeah. So what brings you guys to our beautiful island of Oahu?
So we're playing Hawaiian Brian's tonight for a 40-ounce Cult Takeover, our label.
Yeah, Tanner and I own a record label clothing company called 40 Ounce Cult. We do takeover shows all across the country in the United States. And so, yeah, we are doing a takeover here tonight. It's our first time here, and we're very excited.
So you guys started your own label together, brother-sister duo.
Yep.
Correct.
Do you guys ever fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's like sibling fighting.
Yeah.
We have a third co-founder. He goes by Hami, and
he's your cousin.
We call him our cousin. But yeah, no, we're all Asian too, so it works out. But no, he actually keeps us in balance pretty much.
Yes.
So it's a nice.
No, Tanner and I live together. We work together. We get along pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think when it comes to siblings, you can be like brutally honest, which is nice. So sometimes it's more of like a truth hurts situation versus like a mean thing, but it keeps us in check, and we enjoy working together. And yeah.
How'd you guys start your label? Like, how do you guys do? Wait, how old are you guys first off? And when did you start this?
Who do you think is older? I'm just kidding. I'm 28.
And I'm 25. It actually started because I used to work at a skate shop in San Francisco, and every single time I'd get off work, I'd go get a $40.50 at the liquor store next to me. And in a world like electronic music, plagued by bottle service, which there's nothing wrong with. We just kind of wanted to
be the opposite.
Keep a central theme and be the opposite of bottle service culture. And the 40 ounce to me is a symbol of my roots, and you know.
And I think also accessibility and just relatability and just kind of like being able to crack a 40 with your friends. You know what I mean? Like we consider everyone that we play with, our fans, the people who buy our clothing, like they're all homies and they're all family. They're part of the cult. So
my background's in skateboarding too. Worked for a couple different skate companies, and we wanted to keep that as a central theme, to be the one authentic. There wasn't any other label that had that as a theme. And
who's your favorite skater?
Andrew Reynolds, Baker for life. But we started this mainly just as an outlet to be able to put out our music and our friends.
Yeah,
you know, I've released on nearly every single bass music label over the years, and having an outlet to be able to launch Taylor with her Wenzday project, and you know, that's really
speaking of the Wenzday project. You have a new single.
I do.
Okay, tell us about it. Every Day.
Yes, it is.
It's out now.
It is out now. It's out on Bijou's Do Not Duplicate Recordings. Bijou's a really great friend of mine. And yeah, I kind of wanted like a kitschy something. You know, my tagline is "Every Day is Wednesday," so I wanted something that was relatable and funny and kind of a joke on my name.
So what is Wenzday to you? Like, what do you mean every day is Wednesday? Is it because it's hump day?
Absolutely. It's whatever you want it to be. No, you know, Wenzday Addams to me, like from the Addams family, is kind of the symbol of like what it means to be like a badass female. You know, a girl who's very independent and free thinking. And so that's really what I wanted to like drive home with my project. Not saying that guys are bad or we're so feminist, but it was kind of like this girl power. Like, you know, when you picture that character, you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where the name came from. And then I've just kind of played on words ever since then. And Bijou, he loved the tune. And so we put that out on his label. And then I actually had a release yesterday for Bijou, a remix called Crown. So that's out right now.
Crowning the Queen?
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Is it really?
Exactly.
Crowning the Queen? There we go.
Exactly. So it's been really fun, like I said, to work with Bijou. His label's been really cool and fun to work with, and he and I support each other and do a lot of stuff together. So it's been a fun release.
I'm going to assume that your brother is alcoholic. With a name like Dack Janiels.
Man, yeah.
Is it because Jack Daniels was taken?
So it's funny. I actually used to drink Jack, and I used to like keep a fifth of it underneath my desk at work, and
but no, he's not an alcoholic.
It's been completely ruined. No, it's been.
I mean, he doesn't look like alcoholic.
Whiskey's been completely ruined for me just because over the years now everyone wanted to give me a shot of Jack, and
we're like a Tito's family.
Yeah, I keep it pretty mellow now these days.
Yeah, we're actually like a White Claw family.
Yeah,
that's really what we do.
I quit drinking a couple years ago, so
good for you, man.
I forgot what alcohol looked like.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey,
even when I was drinking, I didn't know what alcohol looked like.
You are not missing out, I promise.
So no, I feel a lot healthier nowadays. But you guys, you actually have a single, or you have an EP.
Yeah,
you have an EP coming out. Or did it come out?
Yeah, so I just wrapped up an EP with my buddy Dubloads, one of my best friends. Him and I are on a tour right now. His headline tour called The House of Ghosts. So we wrote 2 songs together, and our other act who support on the tour, Swan, they did a collab together. The songs are called Holy Schmo and Killer Instinct.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's great being able to work with friends. Him and I met in France years ago playing support for Dr. P, and have just remained buddies ever since. So being able to tour with him, we were actually on our final leg.
Yeah.
Halloween's our last show on the tour in Chicago.
So you guys lost a leg?
Yes.
You're on the last one.
They've
I feel
lost
like
many
I've
legs.
lost all my limbs after this tour.
One leg left
Yeah.
and one show to go.
But yeah, I think I've been on the road something like
Yeah.
14 days out of this month
Wow.
already. So
Wow.
wild.
Yeah. And it's Halloween month.
Halloween
You guys
month.
got some dark names for songs and stuff like that, like the House of Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what and what was another one of your songs? You guys have
There's
done,
Murder
but
Junkie.
you guys
Murder
are,
Junkie was one of my last ones too. That was
but you guys are pretty bright.
Yeah.
You guys are bright individuals.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You know what it is, man? Is I think I've always been drawn to like I think my biggest influences with music have always been come from like horror movies. And
Oh. So you like Saw and all that.
yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie is
I
my
did-
idol.
Oh,
You
Rob
know?
Zombie. Yeah.
I always tell people I don't want to be the next big musician. I want to be the next Rob Zombie because I just finished scoring a short horror film that's at Brooklyn Film Festival right now.
Oh.
I try to be a little multifaceted between doing the
Yeah.
merch and
I think for us too, like the Dack Janiels project, the Wenzday project, 40 Ounce Cold, it's a hyperbolized version of ourselves, right? You know, so we have Tanner and Taylor and, you know, but then when you see the show and the production and all that, it's just this exaggerated character, you know, and we can have fun in that space, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. So that's what
enjoy
we can
that.
expect from the show then.
yes.
At Hawaiian
absolutely.
Brian's. I mean, what else can we expect from that show from you guys? So how does it work? You know, how do you guys go on together?
so we both are playing individual sets.
Yep.
Usually on takeovers we do some back-to-back stuff too.
Yeah, we have some collabs.
We made some music together, so it's really easy to drop those. But yeah, Taylor's a killer house act, and she also plays some heavy bass stuff. And I'm mainly a dubstep guy,
Yeah,
but I also
dubstep, huh?
dip my toes into the house water
Yeah.
every now and then too. So
It's very complimentary.
yeah,
Yeah, I know for this show right now I'm touring what I'm calling the Heartbreak House set. Heartbreak House was my last EP. It was a concept EP about breakups and heartbreak. So
Did you go through a heartbreak?
I did, but
Oh.
we're good now. We're
So
good now.
You guys made up?
No, but we're good. And so it's funny because I feel like you always pull inspiration for your music from like things that you experience, right?
Yeah,
and
of
I've
course.
realized that for some reason this season, like lots of my fans and lots of my followers were kind of going through that as well. So I wanted to do something fun, which was this Heartbreak House set. And so all the songs have to do with like love or breakups or something. And so, yeah, it's fun for me. And I have a live show we're doing as well with all the visuals that kind of work with the certain songs. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a full
Music with a
experience.
message.
Music with a message.
Ah.
Yeah.
So what is your message on love? What is your guys' message on love?
I think Taylor is better than that one.
I think you got to love yourself first. You have to love what you're doing, and the rest will follow. If you're happy and you like what you do, then everything will just fall into place.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
Tanner's girlfriend of 7 years is in the room.
Yeah.
He loves love. They are
Oh, okay.
perfection.
See?
Yeah, no, it works better for her theme. I've always tried to keep mine like very punk rock and horror centralized. A lot of my old stuff was really like.
But you're a really mushy gushy guy when the
At the end of
doors
the day, yeah,
close.
everyone knows that I'm a pretty nice guy. It's funny, people meet me and they're like, "Damn, I thought you were gonna be a prick," and I'm like, "Nah, dude, like,
Oh,
I'm blessed to be able to do this job, and especially running a label has taught me just like
Is
always,
a prick a cactus?
Yes, it could be.
I mean, I just see like a cup that says "Don't be a." My wife has this cup that says "Don't be a prick," and it
I think
has
it's
a
because it's
cactus on it.
pokey.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is that what the prick is?
I
Yes,
assume so, yeah.
So they thought you were pokey.
exactly.
You know,
Well, some people, you know what it is. I think that like especially with my imagery and like some of my promo, like I've always kind of had this like kind of hard attitude, but
Again, that goes back to the exaggerated. It's the character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who you are on stage is an exaggerated version or like what you want to portray in that moment. Tanner's obviously not a murderer, but Murder Junkie goes off live, right?
Yeah.
So
to me, yeah, too, like bringing that theme of just punk rock, no rules and stuff like that with music, was kind of a symbolization of me breaking out of my production shell just for years. You know, I mean, I've been in the dubstep scene now for 5 years touring.
wow.
So,
What was the biggest show you guys been on?
I just got off doing the EDC pool party at the
Yeah.
campgrounds this year, which was insane for my second year in a row. And then I just did Hard Summer.
Yep.
And that was amazing. That was the first festival I went to when I moved to LA.
Wow.
Yeah.
And being able to play it, I teared up afterwards because I
Really?
was like, it was just overwhelming emotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've been super blessed this year. Insomniacs had me on majority of their festivals, so I got to Beyond, I got to Nocturnal. I just did Burning Man and Lost Lands, so very
heard about
fortunate.
Burning
EDC
Man.
Corona Beach, yeah.
Do they really? Is that the one where they burn everything after?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's an experience.
Yeah, so they really, like, everybody had to jump on a bus?
What do you mean?
How does Burning Man work?
Burning Man's
is it a secret location?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a transformational festival. It's in Nevada, right outside Las Vegas.
And they burn everything?
Yeah, so basically it's just like decommodification. So basically like everything that you bring out there, it basically means like you don't go out there expecting, like if you go to a Coachella or an EDC, right, everything, you pay your ticket and then the experience is there for you. Burning Man is about making your own experience. So if you want water, you got to bring it. If you want a tent, you got to pitch it. If you need so, you know what I mean? So that at the end of it, everything, because it's temporary, you burn it. It's letting go. I'm a hippie, okay?
Not my scene. She loves
not
it.
his scene, but I look forward to it every year. I've gone for 7 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm deep.
You don't want to just like leave your tent there for next year? Or?
I mean, honestly, I've thought about it. I'm actually still there right now.
Build a house and just leave it.
Straight up.
Back.
Exactly.
That's cool. So you guys both went to school for. Did you guys go to school?
Yes.
College. You guys graduated. What is it?
She went to regular college. I dropped out and went to Icon Collective.
And then I followed and went to Icon Collective as
which
well.
is a famed electronic music. Well, I guess general music production school in LA.
Yeah.
I had such a wonderful experience there.
Yeah.
Some of my classmates were Nightmare, Slander, Jaws was going to school at the same time as
Prototype
me.
went
Sullivan
there.
King.
Wow.
Prototype.
Tons of
there's
people.
so many producers who have come out of there. I actually just announced today I'm doing a Q&A with them again because I love going back and teaching is a really big passion of mine too. So
wow.
It was such a good experience, and I recommend everyone, if you're interested in production, to check them out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about going to school with people who actually want to be there. You know, you're not just doing the general ed where no one really knows. Everyone at Icon wants to make music. They want to produce. They want to play. And so when you're with people who like night and day are just on the same grind as you, it's really refreshing and inspiring.
Yeah.
Which is great.
You guys just sharpen each other, make each
Exactly.
other better.
Well, and that was the cool thing, like, especially, you know, how diverse Nightmare and Slander's sound is from what I make. But when we were all in class together, it was crazy because we're all bouncing, getting feedback from each other, and hearing their early stuff that became their Heaven Trap sound. To me, that's one of the most memorable moments of going there, just because it was all of us were pushing each other, and even though that's not the kind of music I make, we all saw the good in it and how you know, saw the potential for it.
And I think too, well, just being able to like even fast forward now, it's like so cool to like go to festivals or go to shows where like you kind of reunite a little bit, even though you don't talk to them every day.
Yeah.
You know, to see people killing it or to be on the same show as them, you're like, oh, I remember that. You know, it's just fun. It's really,
seeing
really
the
cool.
come up it
Absolutely.
makes it a lot more special.
Exactly.
It's inspiring, it's special, and it's, you know, you kind of just the acknowledgement, you know what I mean? That subtle nod of like, okay.
Yeah. So any plans while you're here? You're in Hawaii for the or Oahu for the first time, Hawaii second time.
Yes.
You're in the state for the second time. Any plans? You guys got anything? Luau's?
I was trying to go shark diving while I was here.
Shark diving.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for forever. I used to surf back in San Francisco when I was growing up.
Yeah.
But our parents and my aunt and uncle like decided to fly out last minute.
Yeah.
And so they're all out here, and I think we're gonna just have some good family time.
We want poke. We want we're gonna do some hikes.
You want poke, but without the prick. No, it's joking.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys try poke yet?
Oh yes, we love it.
But not out here.
But not out here. So we're actually gonna go afterwards.
Yeah, go to Foodland.
I'm gonna go spam musubi.
Yes. Yeah, we just want to take it in. Honestly, like we said earlier, you know, we're so grateful that our job is able to bring us to such an amazing place, and we get to travel. And so, whenever we get to go to a new place, we just want to take it in and enjoy it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well,
literally, I just stood on my balcony from the hotel this morning for like an hour, and I just like looked at the ocean.
Yeah, right.
I feel like my tour life too is like I'll go to places and play a show, and I'm usually out by like 9 a.m. the next day.
Wow.
Even I played Night Grinders in Belgium earlier this year, and we flew out, landed at 8 p.m. and flew out back home at 6 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're on tour, you don't get to enjoy the city.
Right.
This is like a nice little, you know,
vacation,
and you know, being able to throw down for the people out here. You know, everyone seems super excited.
Yeah.
People in Hawaii are a lot different than the mainland. They're special.
I'm excited.
There's something really special.
We can already tell. Yeah, the energy out here is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming. You guys you actually got a tour in Chicago coming up as well.
Yes, I have a date in Chicago. I'll be in Chicago November 16th with New Kid. I'll be in Vegas December 1st at Commonwealth. And then that's it for me so far.
And then I've got Chicago, last stop of the House of Ghosts tour on Halloween. Elkhart, Indiana, the following day is just a solo date. And then we have our 40-ounce pop-up shop in LA.
Sunday, November 3rd, if anyone's in LA. We'll be there hanging out. We're selling exclusive merch items. And yeah, it's fun.
Cool.
So, lots of things coming up.
Yeah.
But most importantly, Hawaiian Brian's tonight.
Audiophile, 40-ounce cult takeover.
And how can people follow you guys' social media, website? What's the deal?
Yeah, so 40 Ounce Cult, if you want to follow the label or the merch in general, it's at 40 Ounce Cult. I'm at Wenzday Music. It's phonetic, so Wenzday Music.
And mine's just at Dack Janiels.
Boom.
Easy.
Make it easy for you.
Appreciate you for having us,
man.
man.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming down. Dack Janiels and Wenzday.
Thank you so much.